Hello lovely people, I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. This is first floor block work stage 2 continuation. Yes, this is episode 39 and it's a continuation from episode 38 of the first floor block work stage 2. So if you have been following, you would notice that yes, we've done with the first floor block work stage 2, which was in episode 38. I provided a normal block for the peripheral, as you can see right now. Okay, and this is the staircase area. The reason why I did that, if you had watched episode 38, you realize that it was raining and the water was just flowing down onto the plastering, onto the walls. You understand? So I provided these normal blocks at the edge of the decking, and then we provided some pipes in there so that when it rains, the water will not stay on top of the decking. All right, and then also the block work was not completed. In stage 2 of episode 38, we bought 700 blocks. Okay, yes. In stage 1, we bought 500 blocks. And in stage 2, I bought 700 blocks. So apparently the block work is still ongoing. And from this episode, we're going to see how far the 700 blocks actually brought us. In total, we have 1,200 blocks. You understand? Yes. So lovely people, thank you for sticking with me. If you haven't subscribed and you find the content useful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it to family and friends. We are all going to learn. The purpose of this is for us to learn. The mistakes that I have made, okay, in my absence, because I'm not right there in Ghana. So there are some mistakes I'm going to teach all of you so that together, going forward, all of us will not repeat such mistakes. All right. So you can see that right by this pillar, we provided a pipe in there. Okay. All right. We are providing pipes where all the pillars are, and we put a little bit of mortar. Again, the plumbing work, they have been displaced due to the corrections that I have done. I needed to extend the rooms and the bathrooms. Okay, I have a different design altogether. So those guys sitting over there, they are putting a pipe where the pillar is. They put some amount of mortar around it so that the water will not be coming through by the pillar and destroying the plastering. Okay, all these bathroom WC pipes, they have been displaced, and therefore the plumber is going to come and do all of them. Okay, so you can see that we've provided pipes everywhere. Okay, we made a hole into the block work, and then we are putting in pipes. The reason for this is that when it rains, the water will sit on top of the decking, and then with time it will start sinking into, and it will be leaking down into the rooms, and I didn't want that. You understand? So my ultimate goal is to make sure no water is soaked into the decking, neither do I want it to even leak down. You understand? So my biggest objective was to make sure I avoid that from happening. And God willing, we're able to do so. Okay, yes, I had to do some screeding in some areas to slope it down towards the pipe. Are you getting it? All right, so what are some of the lessons we are going to learn from here? Now, the plumbing work that have been displaced due to the correction of the bathrooms that I did, the plumber is going to use drilling machine, not chisel. They're going to use drilling machine to drill within the concrete and then reposition those pipes. Now, I told you again, some pillars have been displaced because the contractor failed to do a profiling prior to the casting of the decking of the first floor, because we need to do profiling to know which pillar we are supposed to maintain and which pillar we are supposed to do away with. You understand? So here, as you can see, the plumber has drilled into the concrete. They've been able to reposition the WC pipe. Okay, and that's the bathroom. So they need to position all the WC because I extended the bathroom so that to make more room for the WC, the wash basin, and that of the bath. Are you getting it? So you can see they did a very good job. And Mr. Frederick Owusu is a fantastic plumber. Honestly, he does his job with professionalism. Yeah. So For me, I didn't know they could even do with this, but then they were able to just bring the machine. They have their drill bit. They just drill into the concrete, and without affecting any pipe or nothing, they were able to do that. And once they are done, the same stones that they drill out of those positions, they're going to put them together, mix it with cement, and then cast the concrete and put it around it to cover it neatly. You understand? So in case you're also going through such problem, you can contact Mr. Frederick Owusu, okay, to assist you. And this is because I had to change the length of the bathroom. If not, if we had to go by the initial measurement, it would have been perfect, but it was a little bit small for me. You understand? And again, back to the pillars that have been displaced. Again, the steel fixer is also going to drill into the concrete slab, okay, and get to the iron rods within, and then they will mount the pillars and hook it up onto the existing iron rods within the concrete slab. They are going to hook them up to those ones, cast concrete around it, and then the mason can lay the blocks accordingly. Are you getting it? So in this episode 39 is a recap of episode 38, where we bought 700 blocks, which is still ongoing. We need to see how far the 700 blocks took us, okay, and vis-a-vis the screeding of some areas in order to slope it such that when it rains, I will not have water sitting on top of the decking, such that I will avoid leaking of the decking into the room, because apparently my in-laws are in there, you understand, and I didn't want to embarrass myself, so I needed to make sure they are safe. Are you with me? Yes. So you can see that the rooms, some places have been screeded to slope it to a certain direction. Pipes have been positioned in strategic places where we know that the water usually stays when it rains. I get into the mason have seen all those areas and has screeded the area towards that direction. I getting it. The rain gutters going up also need to be positioned, and the plumber has done that as well, so that once the mason is laying the blocks, they will lay the blocks by the pipes. There's no need to be cutting and chiseling. No, the plumber has done all of that already. So you can see the screed, we have some portion which are unscreeded, you understand, and the pipe is positioned. So we will just put those pipes in there, screed it and slope it such that when the water, when it rains, it will just slide on it and head straight to the pipes. Are you getting it? Yes. All the displaced pillars, we are going to cut them off. Areas where we need to create new pillars, okay, the steel fixer is going to drill, like I made mention earlier, because I'm emphasizing this such that if you are in such situation, you won't see it as so difficult. Everything is possible. You understand? Yes. So we are going to create new pillars, okay, and pillars that have been displaced maybe about 1 inch or 2 inch away from the block. We call something cranking. They will crank it. It's a method of repositioning the iron bar closer or in the right position so that you can cast your concrete, and that's what we call the cranking. Now we have something we call lapping. Lapping means it's a continuation of an iron rod. Maybe iron rod that is in the right position, but it is short. So we need to join it to a certain height, and that's what we call lapping. You understand? So they need to lap all those short iron rods. We are going to provide iron rods and join them, but instead of using the word join, we say lapping. Are you getting it? Yeah, so you can see most of the rooms have been screeded, okay? In this case, I used 5 bags of cement. 5 bags of cement. Initially, I was told I have to use 50 bags of cement, but because I was so strategic and I refused to do that, I wanted to demarcate all the rooms and then see if it was necessary for me to do so. Now I use 5 bags only, okay, because I didn't screed the entire decking. Areas where I felt that the water was going to stay, we just did some screeding to avoid leaking into the ground floor. Are you getting it? Yes. We screeded all this and sloped them towards the pipes. Are you getting it? You can see it's not all the room that have been screeded. Yes, so the mason was very strategic, very good. His name is Michael Fasa, okay, and that's his number on the screen. You can call him and he will be able to help you in whatsoever way you need him. Okay, from foundation to finish, he's very good, he's very cooperative, his prices are reasonable, he's tolerable, okay. Yes, there are people that, you know, when you give them contract, their attitude change. But this guy is the one doing from this first floor, all the block work, he's the one doing it. So you can see that all the plumbing work have been positioned properly. The bathrooms are spacious enough. The bedrooms are also spacious enough the way I want them, okay. Areas like this portion, there's no pillar. We're going to create a new pillar in that area by drilling into the floor decking. And then we reach all the iron bars within the decking and then hook them up. Okay, we'll hook it and then they will cast a concrete around it to hold it firmly. Then later on, once the block work is completed, and then we'll cast the main pillars. Are you getting the point? Yes, so you can see how far 700 blocks have brought me. In addition to the earlier one, 500 blocks. In total, we've laid 1,200 blocks. Okay, yes, if you haven't watched episode 37, which is the first floor block work stage 1, please go and watch it. You'll be so amazed. And then continuing to block work stage 2, which is episode 38. All right, so this is episode 39 and it's a recap from episode 38. Okay, so you can see 1,200 blocks laid. Okay, yes, so this is just an overview. Okay, 1,200 blocks laid. So in case you are doubting, you are building a 2-bedroom house, okay, and you bought 1,200 blocks. You can imagine what 1,200 blocks can do. Look at that. You understand? 1,200 blocks can do. And this is a 4-bedroom, okay, 2-bedroom on the left and 2-bedroom on the right. I have the hall, I have the dining, I have a kitchen, and this is the kitchen store. Are you getting it? Yes. Going forward, this is the dining. Okay, I have the visitors toilet. Okay, I'm going to do another video to take a tour with you. Okay, so I don't want to spoil it. Yes, I don't want to spoil it. So the lessons we have learned here, thank you, Mr. Ben, okay, for your advice that if you're casting a decking, some people put some chemical in it in case they don't want to continue now, they want to do it later on. They add some chemical and waterproof cement and all of that. But in my case, I didn't plan, you know, doing all of that. I wanted to just continue, but I wanted to take a break a little bit. Yeah. Once again, I want to say thank you to Mr. Jacob. You showed us an appreciation and we are so grateful. In fact, I was breathtaking. I didn't even expect that from you. But God willing, you did. You were touched by our message, our content, and you showed us an appreciation. Thank you, and God bless you, Mr. Jacob. All right, Mr. Isaac in the UK, thank you so much for showing us an appreciation. We are so grateful. We are so grateful. God bless you. All right. In case you need anything in terms of the spreadsheet of building a 5-bedroom house, which I have already done, okay, let me know, send me an email and I'll forward it to you, okay. And if you like any of our content and you want us to show us an appreciation, I'm not forcing anybody, okay. And I don't need the appreciation to say, okay, I need appreciation to build my house. No. It's just an appreciation of what you feel like giving us. It could be $10, £10, £20, £20 or $20, $50. All is dependent upon you. Okay, so thank you, lovely subscribers, lovely viewers, lovely people, wherever you are. Thank you for sticking with me. If you like what you see, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and then we'll move on to episode 40, where I bring you the iron rods and whatsoever that comes. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.